Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. Giant celestial turns out to be an adamantium deposit. That sounds like something we probably need to read up on. And we're going to do that here in a second. But before we do, I need y'all to do what you always do for your mans and then. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Share, and share alike. The Be Real with D Real page. I'm working on something. Y'all like my Kwanzaa shirt, Habaragani, with the principles of Kwanzaa upon it? Let's not worry about that right now. Let's get into this article. Eternals cliffhanger ending has been rumored to play into a surprising movie in the MCU's Phase 5 in a major way. The MCU has always been a heavily connected universe, with the significant events of each project regularly affecting the others. So, with over a year past since Eternals left the deceased celestial Tiamat sticking out of the Indian Ocean, many are wondering why it has yet to be addressed. She-Hulk offered the first acknowledgement of the cosmic shocker after a news site was shown displaying a related article with the headline, "Why is there a giant statue of a man sticking out of the ocean?" Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was speculated by many to be the first to properly address the consequences of Eternals, given the involvement of Namor and his underwater kingdom of Talokan. And after those theories failed to pay off, it now seems an MCU Phase 5 flick could be the first to utilize the fallen celestial. How Eternals connects to Captain America 4. And notice the word rumor is in parentheses. So let's take all of this with a grain of salt. Scooper Daniel RPK shared the news on his Patreon, claiming that 2024's Captain America New World Order will finally address the ending of 2021's Eternals, which left the deceased celestial, so he is dead, Tiamat, sticking out of the Indian Ocean after being calcified by Gemma Chan's Cersei. The Insider reported that the MCU sequel will be about an international conflict that emerges over adamantium after the X-Men related metal is discovered on Tiamat, who has now become an island since Eternals. He went on to state that every country wants a piece of adamantium and to claim the island as their own. Harrison Ford's recast Thunderbolt Ross supposedly will be the villain of Captain America 4, although there will be more involved, including the leader. Having now become President of the United States, Ross will aim to claim the island and adamantium at all costs. The rumor adds that Sam Wilson's Captain America will stand in the way of these efforts by assembling a new group of heroes to oppose him. For now, this news should be taken strictly as a rumor. Yeah, I told you that. With official details on Captain America New World Order's plot remaining a closely guarded secret. The MCU goes to war over adamantium. Ever since the Eternals left one of the most powerful beings in the cosmos sticking out of the Indian Ocean, Fans have been eagerly awaiting the MCU to address the large-scale catastrophe event. A giant statue, a catastrophe. Got it. And of all the projects to involve the deceased Celestial, Captain America New World Order was certainly a dark horse. Naturally, the arrival of an enormous figure in the ocean would immediately draw the attention of world governments in an effort to be the first to investigate. So, a political franchise such as Captain America may actually be the perfect avenue to explore the Celestial's impact, despite of its lack of cosmic connections. With the world, especially the US, currently on the warpath for vibranium after Black Panther 2, the discovery of a potential rival to that material would undeniably spark a global conflict. Sam Wilson's opposition to President Ross excavating Tiamat would come from a desire to prevent escalation into all-out war. I think we're good from here. I think I can take it from here. Okay. So we're finally going to use that Eternal who nobody talked about for the most part for an entire phase. Not unlike stuff that Marvel does, but at the same time, well, first, let me be clear on some things. Number one, me personally, don't care. But I know that some of y'all out there like to obtain this information so that you can be in the know. And if it keeps you rocking with me, all right, never let it be said that I didn't do a story or a video for my fans, even though I didn't really want to do the video. Captain America New World Order, me personally, not super excited about it. If the rumors are true, and this will probably be the beginning of the new Avengers, I'm curious to see who's going to be in that lineup, if the rumors are true. But even if the rumors aren't true, Tiamat becoming an island is kind of in line with the comics where the sleeping Celestial was in Antarctica and the Avengers made his body into their headquarters. Maybe we'll see something like that in the MCU. You know, they got to go off the rails and do it different. We ain't going to be out in the middle of the snow. We ain't going to be out in the middle of the ice. We're going to be out in the middle of the ocean. Check. Got you. And again, all of this is just rumor, and probably by next month or a couple of months or even a couple of weeks, you'll be hearing an entirely new rumor about what's going on with the giant Celestial sitting in the water. And that's a weird place to come up with adamantium at. I thought, well, maybe when we get further into the conversation about adamantium, I'll do a video about the origins of adamantium, and you'd be surprised to find where adamantium actually originates from. Adamantium has a lot more to do with Captain America than what we might think, because adamantium is one of the metals that in the 616 universe compose Captain America's shield. Maybe there'll be some metallurgy going on, and maybe Cap's shield will get an upgrade and be a little more impervious to harm. Maybe, possibly. The only thing you can think of, like my man Ultron said, is to make a frisbee out of it. And perhaps this will signal the appearance, the coming of the X-Men. But I feel like that timeline will be off a little bit, because shouldn't Wolverine already have adamantium in him? Or are we just going to tell everybody's origin story from the giddy up go and just make everything nascent, and the Avengers are the centerpiece of the MCU? I don't know. I just find that weird. Or maybe, hopefully, let's pray, Kang, being a time traveler, finds a way to reset everything, or the Avengers, or somebody, Ant-Man, finds a way to reset things so we can get back to things or be able to showcase the things we can't because of a lot of deaths, because of a lot of changes, because of a lot of rewrites, because of a lot of comic book canon, and we don't want to hire comic related writers or scripters or people like that. Done now. Comic book writers make great comic book movies, I would think. But that's it for now, y'all. That is the adamantium rumor. What y'all think? Drop that there in the comments. I will be coming at you with another one of those other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.